Give me 2 seconds. Literally saw the preview and it was like, oh yeah, I can literally just see this like black spot that's supposed to be me. So I'm just getting my phone up so I can continue to see the preview. But yeah. Sorry. Should we actually say why I'm laughing? I'm laughing at myself because I've been feeling really good the past few weeks, and then like the past 2 days I've just like felt like absolute shit. But yeah, I actually am running 2 mods just for giggles. I was gonna add more, but then I looked at them and I thought that I probably didn't want to add them because they'd probably interfere with me trying to figure out new stuff. But they'd add like more enemies and etc. And I kind of didn't want to do that because of I might mistake it for something that's actually new to the game. But the other mods are just like, it's like one of them is like legendaries have a chance to spawn with like Sultan artifacts, which just seemed like hilarious. It's like some random dude could have like 2 mutations he was like spawned with, and then another one he gets from an item. Which, yeah, if that happens, probably just die. Just die is what I assume is going to happen if that pops up in my face. Yeah, I'm just using my usual just generic setup. Nothing special at all. And go 18 intelligence and then 17, or well, 20 in toughness, 18 intelligence and 17 everything else, because I like to get every skill at some point. And I'll start in Assault Dunes. I don't need to start in Joppa. Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see if the villagers can also be affected by the mod. That was Auto Explore. The filth of the cult of the coiled lamb was revealed to the people of Shurchena, the persecution of those who love the grains of the earth. As the gospel of escaping persecution for loving poetry spread, beings amassed at the village of Shurchena. And yeah, that's just a secret to Chef. Let's see, let me check out some of these legendaries. There might actually be... The weird artifact might be one. Bone Dart might be from one of the mods. I have no fucking clue. Looking for work. I smile on the once prudence that you were here, traveler. I have a task for you. Recently I traveled to Balbus. Sorry. The word made me laugh. Balbus Sickle Shervappa. Lost the whip of the holy haunt. For my collection, I would love to acquire it. Okay, sure. Why do you need a whip? Prize on oil. Prize it. Oh my god, they were right next to each other and didn't even notice. Live and Drink Drifter. Visiting clerics came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of a fascinating place. Agashan Manor. But they wouldn't reveal the location. When we find it first, it would be a great dower to the architectural prospects of our village. Sure. Oh yeah, that corpse is just from where I killed the zealot. I didn't even register it. Okay, you don't have anything. I just laugh if they'd be selling it. It's supposed to be akin to the items that can spawn. Otherworldly Aegis. Yeah, I think this is an example. Yeah, he didn't equip it for some reason, but I'm not gonna buy it. Even if I do get the money, though, the 80-pound carry capacity would be nice, and teleportation. Jesus Christ, it's amazing. But yeah, the hope is that the characters will actually spawn with them equipped, and not just have them in their inventory. If they don't actually end up equipping them, I'll probably get rid of the mod for next time I play. Because it just being loot is kind of pointless. I was hoping they'd actually equip the fucking things. I probably should be a little bit more careful here. Especially seeing as... Fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll just die if I screw up. Yeah, I shouldn't have fought those two next to each other. They're my brain. It's gonna take a while to get back into Caves of Cud mode. Under the memory of King Drinks on Asphalt Plays on Fire the First, who founded the monarchy. I was going to say the marquee. Monarchy of Alov. Sorry for me to say. Alarvalar. There we go. For the telekinetic. I just noticed the fucking... the warden is... Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. Leering Stalker. Adventure the telekinetic cluster here. Be courteous to them, or may the sacred wanderer take you. Early in 5641 BR, after a bout of brain mites, Pater's counselor suggested she abdicate the throne. Instead, she assured her counsels by quietly explaining why she disagreed. I always loved stuff like that. Where it's just like, let me just explain to you why you're wrong. Okay, plays upon oil or Morsai was right here. Okay, come close. There was a time when my people would spend all of our time hunting or gathering. But after hearing of the virtue of the king, we changed our culture and consecrated new ceremonies. May brain mites take us. Our pure catch basin was stolen from us. Would you be willing to recover it? I think that's actually quite heavy. Sure. Really hope there's not a village I have to steal from. And here's... Are they not gonna actually equip these fucking things? It might just be due to the fact that they don't actually gain any benefit from equipping it. Because they actually need shield skill to use the shield in the first place. I mean, the mod definitely implied that they were supposed to, like, actually have them equipped. Also, I didn't read the quest spiel. Locate the pure not hazebeard, mazebeard, purple Shagapa. Shagapa. Sure. Yeah, that was easy enough. So up or down, sure. Ooh, bucks. Well, traveling through Kabak. Wait a second. I just realized my preview was actually working on my phone. There we go. Hiram III stopped at a market in Dupur Steeple. An obscure shopkeeper he purchased a radiant pair of boots and named it Radianticus Hiramboon. And of course, he lost in the bet. I don't know why it always mentions the tavern. It makes it sound like everything is a tavern. Like every floor of a historical site is just a goddamn tavern for people to lose shit in. This should be your quest that I just completed. Two-handed axe, a bunch of data discs. You know, those are probably worth a lot of money, from what I remember. Sorry, my brain. Keep forgetting how to press the right buttons. I haven't forgotten how to press buttons, obviously. I don't think I'd manage to turn my computer on if I forgot how to do that. But yeah, let me go murder some villagers now. Oh, there's a chest here. There we go. Ooh, security cards are useful for the most part. Oh, they have stunning. Oh, there must be espers. I guess. Oh, it's just another dagger. I don't know that the guitar was out of my mind. I don't think so. I only have 2 mods enabled. In 3932 BR, Hiram II had her legitimacy challenged by an aspirant over an ordinance mandating the practice of taking measurements. She won and had the pretender murdered. She was 60 years old. There's a grave site here. Yeah, I gotta remember that being stunned and pushed back is really, really dangerous. Crushed to death by a fucking pocketed vest. Died of natural causes. Fell from a cliff trying to recover a lost mirror shard. Killed in a duel over a face candy. You know what? It's a pretty valuable item to be dying over, so I can respect that. Crushed to death by a falling portion of... How? How did it kill him? Drowned in a lake by a camel. It's been a while since I've read the death messages. I forgot they were fucking hilarious. At times, anyways. In 5481 BR, Hiram, the Venerable Journal, the Iramas Scourge, died of natural causes. She was 101. Okay, another card. Let me sting you and then hopefully just kill you. Perfect. Yeah, they're all psychic. I don't know if they all have stunning force or just random mental mutations. It seems like it's stunning force so far. Still is throwing out stunning force. I'm not going to take Quill, so I guess I'll take Ego Projection. And then boost up Freezing Ray. Boost up my Strength. Sting you, freeze you, and then beat the shit out of you. The way they're using their stunning force is bizarre. They're just throwing it in random directions. You assumedly... Oh, the Mechanimist was lost. I thought I was lost somehow. That is gain experience from making them not lost anymore. It's interesting. Okay, you are hostile. So you were a villager. Good to know. I don't know how you were lost in the outskirts of your village. I think that might have been a him problem. Oh, I'm standing on this corpse. Yeah. But yeah, should be the other quest site. Wait, is this not a village? What? Oh, nobody's here. That's freaking the shit out of me. I didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it before I started stealing everything. Is it supposed to be a village? There might be. Is there an upstairs? There's no upstairs. It's kind of making me feel anxious. Wait until morning so I can actually see everything. Of course, I'm an idiot that just steps in oil instead of looting it. Meals emote. Can breathe fire and can fling quills. Sure. It's an abandoned village. It's a village that spawned no people. Are you a villager? That is a random mechanimist convert that's here. So walking past. I don't know if the game bugged. Or if this is just a thing that can happen now. I don't know how either of the mods I have installed could cause this. So I'm assuming this is just an abandoned village. Oh. Bizarre. Stasis Entangler. Choose one creature in sight, all creatures in the zone other than you and it. What? All creatures in the zone other than you and it. Excepting creatures in the same square as one of you are put in stasis. So basically it's it's an ability to 1v1 enemy, which is not totally useless. I mean, it's totally useless because I'm not able to equip it at all in any meaningful fashion. Like, even if I had Dominate, I don't think it'd be that relevant. Because I would just stasis myself as well. Like, my actual real... Well, no, if I'm dominating somebody, I'm probably not... I don't care if I stasis myself. Usually I'm not even on the same screen if I were to use that. Maybe I'm a clue. I've got charge. Access code. Yeah, I guess I just run to the still. No, Jesus. Another village right next to the previous. Beyond the Gulf of Time on the summer solstice, Nubas entered Nikesh with a stasis entangler. Oh, wait a second. Okay. With a stasis entangler implant in each hand, from that day forth, the villagers of Nikesh were known as the people of the stasis entangler implant. That means everybody here has one. The judgment of Yoram I was revealed to the people of Nikesh through a stasis entangler implant. Throughout 55-57 BR, Graham rampaged through all of Iramas, forcibly relocating the villagers of fungi and grazing hedonists. He became known as the Iramas Scourge. I'm gonna slaughter this entire village. Well, maybe not the ones protected by the warden. But everybody else, yeah. After conferring with mysterious strangers, Graham convinced them to help her found a workshop in Irapad. For the purpose of glass-blowing sextants, they named it the Unfamiliar Workshop. At the Battle of New Shegalep, Yoram fought as a mercenary to lure bears. He wielded a wandering sword, such artfulness that became forever known as a Wandering Bear Gift. I think I'm gonna house rule that I'll only pick up the legendary items if the legendary actually uses the damn thing, because otherwise it's just abusing the mod for free shit that I didn't want to do. It was never part of the plan. So I'm just gonna look through these to find fucking second page. Speak with the chest containing the ruin of House Ishnar. Located somewhere near the ruins of Joppa, around 19 parasangs north. What? So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. It's like here? Maybe? It's like somewhere around there. What the fuck? That should be the only quest I need to do. You want slime? Oh no, I can't even ritual with you. Who is the person here? I can ritual with you. Okay. You're kind of hated by too many people. But yeah, you should have a stasis thingamajiggy. You have 2 of them, Jesus. Like, why? They're heavy, aren't they? God damn you. Oh no, they're only 3 pounds. Let me re-equip my armor now that I no longer have quills. Every villager has 2 of these at least. Every villager also has, at their Mechanist Pilgrims, also have a bit of water on them. And they also give me experience for talking to them, which is insane. Like, the amount of shit that I'm getting for free. I probably should actually talk to them. Keep forgetting. Turning too much of yes, because of the sheer quantity of water that I'm picking up. And trees. I also have a bunch of trees in my inventory. Swine fruit. Oh, I can probably prepare those. Oh no, I cannot. Yeah, definitely don't need this garbage. That I've read, I can throw it to the ground. Yeah, any of these spare weapons are useless. There we go. picked up more fucking tanglers. Tanglers? Entanglers. Can't get rid of the stupid trees. Shout out to inventory management. Yeah, I can't help it. I love loot. Give me a second. I'm gonna just run to the stilt. I can dump some of these stasis entanglers. It's so weird. I rarely ever take ego projection because it just fills up my hotbar. The first light under a marvelous and maroon sky, the people of Shukish Hollow saw an image on the horizon that looked like a peridot bathed in maroon. It was Uram III after he came and left Shukish Hollow, people built a monument to him and henceforth called him Peridot in Maroon. Fuck. That scared the shit out of me. Pariah, my memory eater. I'll make sure I have this secret of a chef over here. I did not. Okay, are you? Yeah, you're hated by banana trees for some reason. You're hated by. Oh, I stole water from the fucking hookah. Dude, for fuck's sake. Why do you gotta do this to me? You did not need to pick that up. Right, let me just throw these down the well. I can literally get more. Like in like 2 seconds. He's admired. Proselytize, which means later in the game I can just rob people. Tell me some secrets, friend. Loaford Scriptorum, that is... If I didn't already have a bookbinder that... Cloneling could fucking kill me. This cloneling could decide that they want to attack me and murder me. I hate it. I'm so terrified of them. I hate cloneling slime manipulation. That's really good. I want the strength so I can get this member later. I'll grab plea for now. Very good still. And drumhead? Impossible drumhead. What do you have? Holy carbide. Not perfect. But still, drumhead and the stilt is always good to see. I can just buy this. Like, I have no money issues. In fact, I have weight issues more than anything. Restwell, oh, that's just for chef. The moment I saw Restwell, I'm just like, oh, this is goddamn chef. Chef needs to find more secrets to have. But biomanager. That's the funny thing is I do have one mod that adds like 1% item drops to certain enemies. Because like if you murder a Salt Kraken, it's not really any benefit from it. Plus the Fire Flask. I don't know what that does, so I'll grab it to see what it does. Here's a roaming bookbinder, right? Yeah, fucking pariah bookbinder. But like, who? He's a pariah to merchants. But still, it's like, why? I don't get it. These are technically useful. You can actually use them to open doors, but like, I don't think I've ever, in all of my time playing the game, I don't think I've ever actually needed to do that. I don't think it's ever been like. I don't think I've ever had any of the main dungeons be blocked off. My merchants in Shinep chapter, which is villagers. On the 18th, I became admired by the Dromed merchants for attending a funeral. I would never be. I would be the only place I'd be. Literally, I would only be caught dead at a funeral. Sorry, that the phrasing on that, it hurts my brain to try to even say it. On the 16th of Shawud Ux, I became admired by the villagers for covering a plot against them. I like to imagine that I didn't even tell them about the plot. I just uncovered it, and then they somehow found out about it. Because that's just what Cud is like. Binder armor and a kipper. You somehow, not somehow, sometimes have to just press the backspace key to check for points of interest, because sometimes there's like random merchants hanging out in Hookadens. It's not even a joke, that's actually something that happens. At first light under a rare and vermilion sky, the people of Eka Gishan saw an image on the horizon that looked like an inkwell bathed in vermilion. It was around the second, and after she came and left Shigashan, people built a monument to her and henceforth named her the Vermilion Inkwell. Oh, jeez. The jeweler is just about the best. Because literally, like, this is perfect for my money needs. Like, everything that isn't completely weightless. Or, well, not weightless, but like books. Like, yeah, anything aside from like these data discs, I'm not going to use. Like, Eater Nectar, finding the Arspice seeds for the Eater Nectar syringes requires you to be like underground in the moon stairs, which is just suicide. Unless you're to the point where you don't need any more stat points. But yeah, having access to a jeweler means I'll never have to worry about how to carry water, or like mixing, like having like 20 different guns, like super powered guns, to like give to somebody. I just need to buy a bunch of jewels. Which also means, because there's water on the still pile, I won't actually do this, but what you can do is you can have the... Oh, Jesus, sweet Jesus Christ. A fucking clone. Oh, please, no. Clones... Clones of Mechamus converts aren't considered Mechamus converts anymore. So if this guy clones... see that memory eater I saw earlier? He'll use that to kill me. Or not kill me necessarily, but just kill everybody. It can result in the loss of merchant life. Shit. I'm trying to like monkey bump him off screen because he will find a way to kill me. I have two options: either leave him here or kill him. I want to err on the side of caution, but I can't. I can't do anything. Pack, yeah, I think that's one of the items that you can loot off of a tree or something. I can't remember this mod at all. There's Auto Explorer. Goddamn fucking 2 different clonelings in the still. That is absolutely horrifying. But yeah, I can use these desalination pellets to great effect here. I don't need to, but I'll show it off. Is that seriously a mad pull convert? Yeah, okay, well, I'm just gonna kick him out of his water. Turn it into fresh water, pick it up. And that pays for itself, so you could literally generate infinite water. Like, with like, no real fuss at all. Just by waiting for people to restock at the still. The only problem is it's tedious. That's literally the only barrier for entry. I'm just doing that because I can, not that I need to. That'll be interesting here. I'll do it one more time. I'll buy one more. Actually, two more. One to use just so I don't die of dehydration on the trip back to the village. And the other one because it's a lot more effective to be carrying a desalination pellet to use on salt water in the marsh than it is to carry around regular, ordinary water. Like, I'm gonna level up. This guy's gonna clone me and I'm gonna cry. I don't even know why I bothered doing that. Just like do this stuff. I don't know how you would break a desalination pellet, by the way. I think it's possible, I just have no... I just have no understanding of how that would even happen. And I can go back to slaughtering villagers, because they all, and I mean all... if I can't remember what they were called. Yeah, stasis entanglers. You know what, let me pick up these canteens while I'm at it. Because I will at some point need like a dozen canteens just to carry around certain types of water. Chem lamp, I believe that's also a modded item. I examine you and then like pick you up. I still have to go to the rust wells to get them. Or brain, please. To pick up wire. Salt kraken larva tongler? What the fuck? If you're wondering why all these guys are A, carrying like shitloads of water, and B, have all of these like super rare entanglers, it's hilariously enough, it's just a village modifier. Why have I allowed my fucking supply of water to get out of control like this? Like I'm like purposely picking some of these things up. Is there any point for me to be carrying this? Still equipped in my hand, isn't it? But just because I'm OCD, let me switch hands. Okay, so now that I have basically got like 10k worth of water in plants. Let me I don't think there was anything at the still for it. Why? Unless I just want to. Unless I just want to re-roll the Torment over and over. God, that is so lucky. Well, it's not that lucky. Just a random not historical tier, but it's a randomly generated relic, I think it's called. Yeah, it's not that great. Oh, I just left a bunch of books. I would hate to leave a book unattended. Portable heater. So weird. I don't even know where some of this stuff comes from. As in, like, I'm assuming this is from the 1% expanded mod that adds 1% chance to, like, give you stuff from, like, almost every interesting monster. I just have no idea what would even drop a portable heater. Also, the use case is very, very low. Oh, I just found a battery. Okay, let me... Or I just realized there was a battery in the recoil that I had solar. Not awful. Of course I'm fucking carrying two. Why is this 20 pounds? Ugh. The only reason I'm going to inventory manage so I can keep it is just so I can disassemble it. Or see what it disassembles into, I should say. God fucking damn you. Damn you, game. Damn you. Oh, folding chairs. Yeah, I don't need those. My fucking brain just can't, like, fathom not picking everything up for me. In 3971 BR, Yoram II appointed a corrupt administrator as Minister of Shukish. He mandated association with unshelled reptiles in Yoram II's name. I'm so glad I'm not like this in real life, because if I picked everything up that I ever saw, like, goddamn, going through a store would be like the worst thing ever. I would either need the shoplift if I was like this in real life, or just, like, have so much money that I could buy everything. Let me check this. Okay, yeah, of course it's not nanocrayons. I've never seen nanocrayons, so I don't know why I always check. You know, I can actually throw away this version of the Stamp Data Disc. Let me go to the stilt and spend some of this water before I fucking... God fucking damn you, game. Stop. You know what? Screw the scrap. I can get all the scrap later. I did not mean to start reading. Please don't somehow manage to over... God fucking damn it. Please stop. While traveling through the quill-worshipping quarter of Marrakesh, Peter II stopped at a market in Uwan. An obscure shop, he purchased an inquisitive pair of boots and named it Inquisitive the Pater gift. And then he lost it in a tavern to a local pickpocket. Of course he did. Okay, thank God. I have somehow managed to free myself from the overburdened hell. Tempting, but no. I swear I could stop myself. I could stop any time. Excuse me. Absolutely any time. It's not an addiction. Loot hoarding is not an addiction, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Okay. Just trying to spend this money on anything. Why am I buying more books? I did not need them. Jeweler, please turn. Yeah, some of these. Into things I can reasonably carry. This is weightless, this is weightless. This only weighs 1. There we go. Make the jeweler into an honorary gutsmonger. Oh yeah, have I looked at you yet? You're admired by Tolma of the Dromad Flock? That might be a cult. I honestly have no clue. Damn it, I was hoping to get the secret for Hydropon, I think it's called. Okay, there's another level. Just gonna put a few points into Paralyzing Stinger to make it a little bit more reliable. And of course get Disassemble so I can mark some garbage as auto scrap. I don't even care if a Sparking Beetle ass with this shit. Also, I wasted money on a fucking folding hammer. Goddamn. Is that Sukish? If it's only in the... Are mountains that dangerous? I don't think mountains are dangerous. It's just a question of will I be able to reach it from here? Though I really shouldn't be doing this yet. Now that I think about it. I don't know why that skunk started to fight me. Enter P2 hierarchy. Oh, the small stone. And floating glow sphere, perfect. Can't get rid of this folding hammer. You can actually offhand a hammer and use Slam. If you like Slam, but also want to use another primary weapon. God damn it, I just realized I have 300 trams of water again. God, how do I do this to myself? Yeah, it's a good gate recall, that's what I hoped it was. Let's leave. Get me the fuck out of here. I wish if you were certain levels, Soul Krakens didn't kill you instantly. That's like the only barrier for entry to fight the damn things. Is that like you could never, if you ever get caught off guard by one, you just die instantly. Which, to be fair, if something was like 1,500 pounds plus and it tried to swallow you, you'd probably just be swallowed whole. Well, it's not even. It's like 15,000 pounds. Like something stupid. Oh, right, I'm famished. That's the issue I was trying to resolve. I was looking at my inventory for why I was overburdened, but I wasn't overburdened like a moron. I should check because this is a rusted biome. Or shredded, rusty again. Looking for a rust bog because those can spawn pretty decent gear. Assuming I'm lucky. Okay, is this... Okay, it's Prio. That's really good. Arachnids hate me a bit more. But I Can grab trash divining. Right, I can't. I don't even remember what pariahs even care about. As in what they would actually tell me. I don't really care what they're concerned with. Revere Bapader, child of Ink and defender of Tamriva, led an army to its gates and dethroned its knavish lords. The people of the city climbed the crystal blast furnaces in Jubilee, roared Bapader's name, and renamed Tamriva to Bapader City in her honor. I should probably freeze and kill you instantly. Not instantly kill them, but effectively, with one fell swoop, kill them. But now all this, because I found the skill trash divining, I can just collect secrets off of this trash. I hate that Rush Shredded is just a sign of possible rust bugs and not like a guaranteed rust bug. It's so obnoxious. Put it on myself. 5 grams is usually enough. Okay, wait. Did you come down in melee with me? Oh, you actually did come down. I'm a fucking idiot. Luckily, Dawngliders are very, very vulnerable to cold. It's like next to no chance that they don't get frozen if you hit them with freezing. Right? Obviously, if you just hit them with a little bit of cold damage, it's not going to do anything. Definitely not a waste of time to come out here, but it's definitely not what I wanted. Okay, just regular kudzu. What? Game you? Don't let me attack the kudzu? I probably shouldn't attack it, just out of fear of losing equipment, but it's fine. Oh, this is Salt Kraken. Shit. Yeah, do not auto-explore in the vicinity of a Salt Kraken. What the fuck? So glad that it wasn't the Rust Bog, because if it was, I would have cried. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to play with a Salt Kraken right now. Okay, let me go to Joppa so I can find a historical site. That is probably a little bit easier than the one in the mountains. Careful, don't anger these stupid birds. They won't do that much damage, but there's that many of them that it doesn't matter how much damage they do. They will nickel and dime me for everything. And I only have like 3 armor, or actually 5 armors. Not too bad. Not that I want to be fighting too many enemies at once. Secret of a chef. The data disc of Argive's corpse. In 2122 BR, Hiram III won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Tumas at the bloody Battle of Shane Shan. He lost his prized glittering the friend of urchins. During the course of the conflict, as a result of the battle, Shane Shan so bristling with carnivorous geodes that it was renamed Glittering Ruin. I just love the idea of rocks that eat other rocks. Like, it makes next to no sense. But it's Caves of Cut, so it makes total sense in that respect. Oh, you. It's like, who the hell is trying to find me? So I just wanted to figure out where this ruin is the game's telling me about. Please stop shooting at me. Scramble, of course, stun rod. Ooh. It's not especially something I'd want to equip at all, but interesting enough. Okay, so which of you faction members? So this Wood Sprung or Sprog is probably not okay. Means I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of kids. Troll Rib, yeah, this is one of the 1% chance to drop. Like, there's only 3 trolls in the game, so you got like a 3 1 in 100 chances to get a Troll Rib, unless the Troll Young can spawn it, or Fowls, if things are called. It's just bloody equipment. I thought it was some interesting, like, material. Okay, you're... I thought that said frog liquor. It's just frolicker. Psyched by trolls. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to be hated by trolls for association. Sorry, I accidentally picked up stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what it was. It might have just been an arrow. Gotta remember that certain Snapjaws, or I say certain, Snapjaws can spawn with mounted weapons. Is anything useful? Sure, but nah, I'm good. It doesn't equip it, yeah. I was gonna say, like, the only way this is interesting is if it could equip to, like, my arm slot. Man, I keep an eye out for any mouth weapons, because they're actually not bad at all. This is another item from the mod. Gives me reputation with Neftali. So I think it is. Booty cap. This one to hit me. You gotta be slightly careful with Snapjaws because they can eventually swarm to deal a bit of damage. Even like well, there becomes a point where, like, if you have like 20 armor value, like, no Snapjaw can damage you, even if they're completely surrounding you. So it's fine. I've had to kill these, like, kids. That's effective. What they're muddy rags, tangled hair, skin caked with dirt, capers around with his arms flailing wildly. This poor kid. Like, the only other, like, child enemy that I know of in this game, off the top of my head, is the troll fowls. Which, yeah, you literally kill newborns in one of the dungeons, which is kind of funny. And horrifying at the same time. Leading a small army in Dukish, Peter was assailed by a claimant over an ordinance mandating the practice of contemplating the meaning of things. She won and had the aspirant imprisoned. She was 12 years old. Holy shit. Imagine winning an argument as a 12-year-old. And then... Excuse me. And then basically becoming an emperor. Or king. I don't know what the sultans are actually the equivalent of. Considering the entire game map is Cud, and they're called Sultans of Cud, you'd imagine they'd be emperors. Like, the game map is massive. And noon under a strange and indigo sky, the people of Megapad saw an image on the horizon that looked like an emerald bathed in indigo. It was Ram III. After he came and left Megapad, I'm trying not to accidentally say something wrong. It's one letter off. The people built a monument to him and henceforth called him Emerald and Indigo. Excuse me, friend. Like, could you die so I can leave the map? Just, god damn you. But yeah, like holy shit, the map is massive. Like if you were the ruler of all this, I think this is a large enough map size to be considered like Emperor tier. Because an emperor is basically king of kings. I think that might actually be the root of the word in the first place. Sorry, words are hard. Yeah, this. I should check what wood sprung counted as wood sprung. Some are considered humanoids. Their faction is Villagers of Kikukia, which doesn't. I assume this is the problem with cults, is that they're kind of capable of generating either a creature type, or creature faction. So there's the humanoid creature type, and then the villager faction. If it's Kikuka villagers, then they won't spawn beyond the first two dungeons. Or, yeah, the first two tiers of dungeon. But if it's human, I could literally be fighting anything in later dungeons. Spiders? No. Like, I mean, it is a spider. Oh, here we go. Here's something from the 1% mob. Where the hell is it? Spider egg. Where the hell did you go? Did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. Control F. Oh. Okay. Spider. Oh, it's a grenade, right? Yeah, sure. I'll equip this to my thrown weapon. I think it literally just spawns a cave spider when you throw it. Yeah, it just spawns a bunch of cave spiders. Shitty cave spiders. Which, you know, of all the things to do, spawning a bunch of cave spiders is usually not the most relevant thing for you to do. Salty putrescence. And actually, never mind. I was gonna say there is a situation where you might want to pick it up, but the same thing you can use putrescence for, you can also use blood for. There's literally only one use case, and it's super late game, so I won't even mention it. A cathedral adorned with scrolls, Papedo II cemented his friendship with scientists by marrying Chochoa. Friendship with scientists. Imagine wanting to gain favor with scientists and being like, "Oh yes, I'll marry like Stephen Hawking." Oh my god, it's a gem weapon. I'm actually gonna equip it as my primary. That has small, like a 1% chance to turn people into gemstones, but I'm a loot hoarder, so like even the smallest chance of turning people into gems is enough for me. It's gonna lower my damage, but on the other hand, like it's stuff. It's more stuff. member. We also grab Charging Strike. Basic physics. So, just in case I need to take off my own limbs. Because I used to basically... I used to use mad pulls as like the most reliable way to cut off all my limbs. Like obviously you'd also get regeneration, like if you're playing with mad pulls, but that was my way. Yeah, there's a pretty decent chance there's more relics in this dungeon. I'm thinking... I did not mean to do that, I just wanted to shift A for auto attack. I'm thinking that whatever else is part of this cult must be too high level to be spawning yet. So, aside from just like random enemies, it's just the wood sprawl. My poor brain can't even comprehend what the fuck is going on. Can I actually? Oh, I can shoot over this. Okay, cannot do that over it though. Please get off me. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Some of those slimes that can eat you will, after a certain set amount of time, actually melt through the floor and take you with them, which if you've never been lost underground before, good for you, because it's one of the main ways to fucking die. And I appreciate not experiencing it. Is Placifier Flasks... I'm actually already... I don't even know, my brain. But I assume they're just the equivalent of... glass? If they can hold lava, then there must be something different, though. Luminal floor. I think it's the name floors I want to be looking out for. A liminal floor is nothing, basically. Have I picked up... Well, I know I already have gems in my inventory, but... Yeah, if I pick up anything that isn't a topaz or an amethyst... Or if they appear in my inventory, I'll know I've turned some wood sprung into a gemstone. Fuck the law of conservation of mass. I mean, I don't think many of the laws of physics apply in this game, obviously. So you gotta be very careful. If you somehow hate yourself with this weapon, you can kill yourself. Wouldn't be the first time I've accidentally turned myself into a gemstone. God damn it, stop stepping on that damn thing. Please. Oh, the plane. It's like vines. Vines are a faction member. Trying to think of what that means. They're definitely not something I want. But I mean, there's far worse things that could be members of a cult. Like birds. Birds, or winged mammals, I should specify. Winged mammals being part of a faction. I'm gonna scroll down to it, should be like right next to the bottom. Yeah, winged mammals turn into stat staffs. Like it starts with like bats and birds and shit, but it turns into stat staffs. Which is definitely not what you want. Actually, aren't birds their own thing? Yeah, birds are their own thing. But yeah, winged mammals start as bats and turn into stat saps, which permanently reduce your stats. Including, but not limited to, your fucking HP. which means they can permanently damage you, which is bullshit. Which is why you definitely don't want to see any bats in these caves, or any bats in these cults. Oh, I saw the fucking damage numbers and my my entire body just stiffened up. No, I don't want to target myself. I just want to get rid of this guy because he's interfering with my ability to move around. Let me grab these bullets. Okay, you wouldn't happen to actually have anything equipped, would you? No, not really. Oh, I did not mean to pick up your human corpse. And make sure these are being auto-disassembled and marking them as scrap. This just gives you one ego, I don't care. Oh, I have a floating glow sphere. I can just equip that and put the other axe in my offhand. Even though it's obviously better damage. Okay, glittering clogs of Tumas. Perch fish leather boots. Finest make. They are either stolen from the crypt of an older eater or fashioned by a cordwainer to look like it. They're etched with fanciful depictions of paradox. Not bad. It's what, like 2 ego? It's 1 armor and 2 ego, 1 agility. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I can just get rid of this candle lamp now. Perfect. Shouldn't be much of any chance of there being even another floor down here. Okay, I can leave now. God, fuck. Oh, I hate what's wrong. The problem is that they run away from you, so they're just tedious to deal with. Okay, might want to head back to the still just to get rid of some of this trash in my inventory. Yeah, I mean it's on the way to the other historical site anyways. Okay, that's a legendary dung glitter and a bunch of goddamn frogs. Ice frogs are very dangerous because they have guaranteed damage unless you're immune to cold. Famished, please eat. As far as sneakers, I don't think, yeah. I was gonna say I don't think are better than what I'm currently wearing. They're not. Black's the best though. I think I'll buy that. And replace my recycling suit. I'll lose 1 armor value but gain 3 dodge value. Trade I am willing to make. It'll be completely useless against certain forms of damage. Not certain forms. God damn it, brain. And certain enemies, they don't even care what your dodge value is. Which is a bit painful. Just a bit. I'm get rid of some of these grenades I never use. Some of these neck rings and nuggets. There we go. I should be able to hoard all over again. Please don't clone me for the love of God. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, it should be just good to go. There's something. Oh, this is the drum head, right? Excuse me. I don't know where the bone darts are coming from. They might just spawn out of the corpses of enemies, like any enemy. So get over Chef. Or it might just be the case that it exists in the item pool, and enemies are just deciding to spawn with them. I just thought about it. I don't think I've ever seen a legendary drum head before. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I ever have. I know of legendary merchants, but I don't think I've ever seen a legendary drum head.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the share.
I really need to change that. That scares the shit out of me every time I hear it. Goddamn soundbite. What the fuck just happened? Who did? Oh, it's a honey skunk just randomly walked up to the drum heads. If I... Oh, no, I still need to move slightly more. It's actually a trick to moving through the mountains. This will be easier if I just switch. Are these weightless? Is that why I'm picking them up? Yeah, they're weightless. They're just throwing daggers. How do I fucking function on this planet? I equipped my carbide axe as a throwing weapon. They only need to get on the same map tile to go to the center of any map tile. Which doesn't sound like anything, it just sounds like gibberish. But the thing is that on mountain tiles, you can't travel through them. So this is a way that you can skip like a handful of mountain tiles. And from a mountain tile, you can walk off of it. How am I moving so fast? It's Auto Explore combined with this isn't safe to do, but it's maximum auto move squares per second and auto attack actions per second. So I just Auto Explore, and basically as fast as my computer can, or as fast as the game can simulate itself, I'll run around. It's really good because it's how I explore like the stilt. The stilt is fucking like 8 map tiles you have to explore minimum. And you combine auto explore. Any villages, this is perfect, but you auto explore and then you press backspace and it brings up points of interest, which includes merchants, interactables like this campfire. So those two combined means I never have to actually look at anything. Oh god damn it. I shouldn't have done that, actually, now that I think about it. I just sent myself to the middle of a map tile. Yeah, that's usually how I explore mountains, is just get to basically the edge of a map tile, and then move to the center of it. And once you get to like a place with like a ruin on it, you can select where you're dropping. God damn it! I never played Battle Royale, so that meme is completely lost on me. But like right now, I could go to the center of this map tile, or I could go to my current location. But once I get 2 more tiles in north, I can travel to the historical site. And once I'm done with the historical site, I can just leave the mountain range. I could teleport to Gritgate and get a pickaxe to speed this process up, but the problem with pickaxes is I always forget to unequip them. So I end up like fist fighting a slug snout with the pickaxe in one hand. Oh, like a torch in the other, and it's like never good. Please, for the love of God, game. I hate how they actually nerfed the burrowing claws. You used to be able to basically burrow with anything as long as you had burrowing claws. Like any damage you dealt did a set amount of damage to walls. But now you actually have to unequip your hands so you can actually use the burrowing claws in the first place. Which is sad, but usually whenever I take burrowing claws, at least to start with a character, it's usually because I want to... It's usually because I'm Chimera, and I want to have as many weapons as possible. And burrowing claws are really good weapons. Oh my god, this is gonna take fucking ages. Let me just teleport. Use my solar battery to teleport to Great Gate. I'm in the vicinity of enemies? Like, fucking where, game? Actually, there's a button for recalling now. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, it took me... What do you mean there's hostiles nearby? Oh, I smacked one of the goats by accident. It took me several hundred hours to get good at this game. And I still die like all the time to not difficult enemies, but just accidentally. Like I just find ways to kill myself. Like of all the ways I've died to my own clones more than anything ever. Clones I've either intentionally spawned or were spawned to fight me. My brain. I was about to buy fucking wooden arrows instead of lead slugs. It was such a waste of my money. But yeah, here's the pickaxe, which is always a Great Gate. The guy always sells it. Do I have to? Actually, no, I don't. I thought about it. I don't actually have to travel through Great Gate ever. The only dangerous thing about Great Gate is, well, A, if you don't have the Droid Scrambler, it's actually quite dangerous. But turrets can spawn, including chain gun turrets. I've seen. I swear to God, I have been blown to pieces by Great Gate turrets before. Like with proper gear too. Like Great Gate isn't a place for the faint of heart. At least assuming that you're not fairly tanky. But yeah, now with the pickaxe, I should be able to tear through everything. Actually, there should be a button to just mine. I can't remember where it is. Dig. There we go. Which again is sped up by my ability to, or by my setting of auto attack. Okay. You know what? I just thought about it. I could probably just shoot the shit out of these guys. Nothing there. Seeker mask. Interesting. Yeah, some of these items are modded in. It's from a mod that gives certain enemies that don't normally have any unique gear a 1% chance to drop something interesting. The cyclists are literally just like naked espers. So, well, 90% of them are just dudes in robes. And the rest drop. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it takes a while for them to drop anything interesting, which is why I don't know, just for giggles. So if I stage dive Assault Kraken, there's actually merit to it. What? Could have sworn I don't have that mod installed. Or I should say enabled. Yeah, it's not even on my computer anymore. Ow. Is that just a thing the game has? Is that just a thing that was added to the game? You can join use CUD. Oh, that right. They added that as an actual regular enemy. Sweet Jesus. That is horrifying. Where are they coming from? By the way, this isn't actually a mod that's doing this. Because I only have 2 mods enabled right now, and neither of them spawn new enemy types. One of them just allows legendary enemies to have legendary gear, which is, you know, it makes sense, assuming the idiots figure out how to equip them. But yeah, these Gershling are definitely just vanilla Gershlings. I just picked up the fucking Vortex, god damn it. So one problem with butchering is that sometimes I pick up stuff that I didn't intend to. Heal myself for the... Where are these things coming from? Oh, they must have had a hive. Because I don't think there was room for this many to be spawned in. I have a pretty good instinct for how many enemies can actually be in a certain area, but to be fair, the Gershlings might also spawn in packs rather than individual. Also, they're called conjoined, so it makes sense that there was more than there should be. Okay, that was... Scared the shit out of me still, though. Okay, now I can just drop the center. I don't actually have to go through the walls. I did all that fighting without my real weapon equipped. God, I hate myself. It's a dynamic turret tinkerer. This can spawn any turret in the game, which can include phased cannons. But I also have Dismember. Where is Dismember? Set to 1. Could you literally go any other direction than the one that I'm going in? Yep. Are you following me? I'm gonna get distance so it'll spawn some turrets. The only problem is I can't see anything. Yeah, I know I see it, but like, wait until morning so I can see. Now the problem is that if it's the right turret, what build do you like going for normally? Oh, I can actually go into carriage creation to show. So for calling, but by the way, if you're a new player, like 50 hours is for this game. This game is like black hole dense. Truekin is kind of like a... It depends. Truekin's kind of like vanilla versus like the rocky, like kaleidoscope rocky road that is Mutated Human. But in terms of like potential, the Mutated Humans are better. I'm trying to think for a new player, like maybe for like super early game power, you might want to go Truekin. But honestly, you could also say the same about Mutated Humans. I prefer Mutated Humans just because they're better in general for the most part. outside of the super early game. Like everything I've ever seen Truekin be able to do, mutated humans have been able to do, and think about mutated, and this is like super like late game sort of stuff. But mutated humans can actually become Truekins as well. So there's no real point to be a Truekin, because you could just be both if you start as a mutated human. But that's super late game and complicated. But in terms of like one of the best calling starts or mutated human starts, you start with this Dismember for axes, because with Dismember, like until like halfway through the game, there is nothing that can regrow limbs. So if you chop off something's arms and legs, they can barely move. They can still move at all, but they're like slowed by like almost 50% for the most part. And if they have no arms, they can barely attack. So you start with that. You could also start with Gunslinger, just to start with a gun, guaranteed. But it's not that hard just to purchase a gun, and guns fall off late game. But yeah, so you take Marauder for starting with axes, and then if you want a super easy start, that's like the least complicated out of all of them, is you start with Precognition, because that allows you to basically test things out. Like you can test the waters. Like if you put a few points into Ego, like 20 rounds with Precognition is basically the duration of most fights that are actually winnable. Like if you can't beat something in 16 turns, or if you can't effectively with Dismember, if you can't effectively beat something in 16 turns and get away from it, like if something kills you in that time period, like you probably shouldn't be facing it in the first place. Because with Dismember, you can kite super easily. And Regeneration, so you don't have to deal with any diseases, because diseases are super complicated. And curing diseases is sometimes more difficult than the entire game combined, because you have to find things that are completely like separated in terms of where they are on the map. But yeah, Regeneration to deal with diseases, Precognition to basically like insulate yourself from most mistakes, because you don't do this in the middle of a fight. Before you even enter a map, you cast Precognition. Like you can actually do it from the overworld map before you descend onto the actual game world. Or like if you get lost, you just immediately trigger it. But yeah, so you get those two, and then it's kind of like, what do you want? Light Manipulation is basically the best gun in the game for most of the game. There are a few enemies that are immune to light-based damage. Yeah, it's also fungal infections. The Regeneration can actually cure fungal infections as well, which you might also have not seen. But the thing is that a fungal infection can remove your hands. You can lose the ability to equip weapons on your hands. You don't lose the ability to hold guns, but you lose your ability to like equip any weapon, aside from basically fisting people with mushrooms. Like, mushrooms aren't bad weapons. They're just not flexible at all, because you can't unequip them, and they don't scale that well unless you're pure strength. But yeah, light manipulation is definitely recommended for if you need a gun. So basically, if you take Marauder and not Gunslinger, if you take Gunslinger, there's no point of taking light manipulation too. It's kind of like counterproductive to take both. So light manipulation is basically just how you kill. Like you kite. If something gets in the melee range, you dismember it, and while you're running away, you continuously light manipulation it to damage it. Super reliable. And for defects, I like to cook. So I would personally, if I wanted to take a defect for more starting power, I would take Tonic Allergy. but something that's more reliable, let me think. I mean, honestly, I don't even take mutation defects anymore. But that's only for somebody that knows the game very well, that you don't ever take these. But like for this instance, let's say it's a tonic allergy, and then it's my choice of I take Carapace, and then I already have light manipulation, so I don't need anything for sight, and then send psychic, and yeah, I'll get to the end screen where I can show off every mutation I have, because that menu's a little bit hard for me to filter my brain. And for stats, I personally go like 7 in everything, which means I'm kind of not good at anything. But the thing is that you need toughness for HP, you need strength to be able to actually penetrate armor. You need willpower for cooldowns and mental resistance. You need ego, because the lower your ego, like if I go like if I go 10 ego, my ego is so low that everything is like 150% more expensive for me versus starting with 16. Intelligence you need it for skill points, and skills are very important. So basically you need all the stats, and agility lets you hit and dodge. So very important, but yeah. So Carapace, regeneration, tonic allergies. If you have tonic allergy, don't use tonics. Oh yeah, in terms of Truekin, like just going like pure strength, and then regardless of whatever you start with, pivoting to axes. One of the most reliable ones that I did when I was trying out Truekin the first few times was actually, and this is where I learned that you can actually use certain ultimate weapon abilities, like say Slam and Decapitate. You can actually use you can actually main hand an axe and offhand a cudgel and not decapitate, because they're already dead if you do that. But you can dismember somebody and then slam them with your weapon, which pushes them back and into walls and deals a bunch of damage and stuns. You can do both of it without switching weapons at all. But yeah, as a mutant, if you take this, like it's super reliable. Like you quickly put as many points into Carapace as you can. Every time you reach level 5, 15, or 25, etc., you put the extra points into Carapace. And what Carapace will do once you get like 10 points into it is that you'll be, for the most part, fire immune and cold immune. You can't drink lava, don't do that. And don't walk into it, because all of your clothes will get covered in lava. And trust me, even in the early game, you can run into lava. Like mushrooms like mushroom areas can actually have lava just randomly there from like a weep. Yeah, this way you'll have like a heavy amount of armor as well for damage reduction. Because I need like 10 armor value to like not get insta-killed by like a Slugsonout, which again is something you can find in the Rust Wells. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it also gives you effectively a gun. You're a Marauder, so you start with an axe, so you can dismember immediately. And Send Psychic is just because psychics are insane. If you accidentally like run into a psychic when you're not prepared for it, they just instantly kill you. Like regardless of the stage of the game you're at, like certain legendaries that have mental mutations have such high ego that their scaling on their mental mutations is so high that you can't fight them at all. And you might say, well, how do I deal with them? It's like, wait until you're stronger. A lot of the game is wait until you're stronger for like the first time you ever deal with something. But yeah, and then, whatever. Doesn't really matter. But then, pick whatever you want. I actually start with not Joppa, but salt dunes, because it's very easy to get a gun that way. But now just to get the skills, obviously, like axes are my preferred weapon, just for the fact that you can take people's limbs off. Because the axe skill, dismember. Let me just walk over here to show it off. As long as you hit, which I didn't, I missed. As long as you hit, you take a limb off. just failed to deal any damage. God damn it. Yeah, but yeah, there's one important tip is that you get wayfaring. Wayfaring allows you to get Mind's Compass, which means you get lost less. And then you take whatever wilderness lore is relevant to where you're going. You still get lost eventually, like, trust me. Like, I somehow get lost all the time. But yeah, getting lost, regardless of how strong you are, is one of the easiest ways to die. But once you insulate yourself against being lost, there's nothing really the game can throw at you after that point. Wait, let me abandon this character because I'm not going to play it. Let me load my previous one. Yeah, I don't even have... Well, aside from light manipulation that I just randomly got, I don't actually have any of those things that I mentioned before, aside from Sense Psychic. Because I love Sense Psychic. It's just so reliable. I don't actually want to kill this Turret Tinkerer. In case I didn't mention it, I know I did, but I'll mention it again. Turret Tinkerers can spawn any turret. Or, not Turret Tinkerers. Dynamic Turret Tinkerers can spawn anything. From the lowly musket to bow turrets to literally, like... literally, like, energy cannons that one-shot you instantly. Because how would you have like 200 HP at this stage in the game? Oh, and this is why I take Sense Psychic. There's a psychic right there. There's two of them. But yeah, this is actually the scariest thing that could ever be used against you is, where is it? It's Undermined. Like, obviously against something that's weak, it's not going to have a very high level mutation. Once they get certain, if you ever spot a legendary, they just kill you with it. It does like 10 damage per round, and then once it finishes the effect, if it is allowed to happen for like 10 turns, it does double the amount of damage it's done to you so far as its last tick, which usually just kills you. This is the mountains. Why are they so high level here? Beard. And Elder Mazebeard. What? Huh? Oh, it's because they're two different factions. Yeah, sure, you guys can just kill each other. I'm not especially bothered by this. Yeah, these guys are extremely bad. Because confusion is also another thing that is very easy to get killed by. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I think I should leave. But, like, also I like to live dangerously. I have no idea where I am. Goddamn confusion. I love confusion. Like any game where it has status effects that actually mess with the player rather than just the character. I just feel like that's the kind of game I want to play. Oh goddamn, I can't see anything. Because like if something confuses the character themselves, like yeah, it's annoying. But like when it actually confuses you, the player, like it's actually a meaningful defect, rather than just being like a surface annoyance. Okay, I could grab double-muscled, beguiling, or first wall. I'm getting to the point where I have too many mental mutations, so I'm just going to take double-muscled. And then I didn't even look at what I wanted to level up. Freezing Ray getting a higher power doesn't really bother me. What are you doing here? Why? This is just the mountains. This is the mountains. This is like... This is like slightly above the jungle. At worst. Except it doesn't have goats. It shouldn't be that dangerous. Why is there shit like this here? I don't think I've ever had such an annoying spawn of enemies. It's situated in the mountains of all things. Let me increase my toughness just on the off chance I get myself killed. Or I start getting killed, I should say. Is free water. That's the reason that you'll end up, like 9 times out of 10, this is the reason that you'll end up in a fungal biome, but won't just immediately leave because there's water. Or there's the potential for free water around. Oh, we just teleported away without me. Good. It's free oil. Start auto-collecting some of this stuff. Ink is a little bit dangerous for me to be... I say dangerous. It's a bit annoying for me to be auto-collecting, because there's the chance that I just collect way too much of it. Oh, these are just brackets, so I can't carry them. I'll just grab that. I will keep auto-collecting it. I only need so much ink. Yeah, 30 gems of ink should be more than I need for the entire game. I don't have regeneration, please get off me. I like how I almost got myself a fungal infection. Just gonna unload my gun into this thing. Should be able to squeeze past. Assault Leap is completely useless. Also, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. God damn this game. Sorry, just the... Between the spores and the livid creepers. It's not my day. I've actually never seen this happen before, but it might be the case that the historical sites might bump up the enemy, like the base level of enemies. The funny thing is I've been playing for so long and I've never had a situation where like enemies of a tier that I didn't expect spawned in a place that I didn't expect. Okay, juice sap, that just makes sense. That just makes sense for that to be here. That doesn't confuse me at all. Shit. I swap to the pickaxe. Should really remind myself how to place to stand. Yeah, game, it's a fucking weep. It can't hurt me, like literally at all. Oh, it's a bunch of weeps that don't actually have the liquid next to them, which means that they're not only worthless, they're also like completely harmless. Are you not paralyzed? You're. Just back off from these guys. They're just gonna steal some of my battery and then explode, but it shouldn't be that dangerous. There's just a mimic that's not dangerous at all, though. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. See you around. I think this shouldn't be a problem. I do have to be a bit concerned with the fact that I'm famished, but easily killed. I can't find what. It's halfway across the goddamn map. There we go. So, slightly anxious, but I think I've made it to the worst of this area. Though there are going to be a bunch of flamebeards down below. I just slip. Oh, he has chain pistols. Holy shit. Significant upgrade if I can take it. If I purchase his bullets, he might not be able to shoot me after a while. Let me boost my own strength. And I have one of the best slug fed guns in the entire game. Please stop tripping. Oh, my dog wants to be pet, so gonna be a little bit one-handed. Are you also equipped with a? No. You do have a floating clothes sphere. I'm tempted to kill you for it. I don't need it, but I like loot though. Gigantic empty injector, which I can stab myself with if I wanted to hurt myself. There's... Oh, I have 2 chain pistols. Oh, now's a good time to start going for Kimbo. But I do actually need cooking and gathering first. Just because I am starting to pick up a bunch of food that I'm not able to actually process. I'll process some of these injectors. Okay, Seeker Mask reduces my hit chance in melee. Where's my ego? You know what? I'll clip it. I really don't actually want to be in melee for most of these enemies. This will get rid of all these empty injectors because the best I can really do with them is either sell them or leave them on my inventory for me to accidentally use on myself. Oh my god, there's too many saps everywhere. I do have to be a bit concerned with the damage I'm taking. Right, I can't hit anything. I need to remember that. Oh no, those goddamn beetle spawners. How do I get rid of these aside from just smacking them over and over? I don't think I can really. Can't remember if they actually have limited amounts of spawns. I'm just gonna back off. I don't think I'm durable enough to actually get through this area at all. I need to get some more strength. Yeah, next time I get a stat point, I can actually get Decapitate. I can proselytize something. Can I proselytize robots? I can. Definitely need. There we go. I was about to say, you just stand next to me. If I switch this out for my pickaxe, I might have an easier time getting through it. I only need to hit it like 2 more times. Okay, can't have that much more HP. Or I say, man, more armor value. Oh, right, strength. I'm an idiot. I still need the crit to actually get through it. Please, game, for the love of God. There we go. Okay, that's gone. I don't know if it actually stopped spawning enemies, but I wasn't willing to risk it. You know, just auto-explore, please. Enemies everywhere. In the form of these shitty saps. Are all these saps considered enemies? Oh. A sting. Guaranteed to hit, and you should just bleed out, but I'm just going to shoot you to make sure. What's the fire Woolly Gherkin? I'm actually going to pick that up because it's really good defense. Psionic and fucking Mag Hammer, of course. Very anxious, but I am strong enough to actually deal with all these enemies. There's the lava I was worried about. Right, let me pour you into another container. This water skin, please. Oh, I hate when I do that. I accidentally unequipped one of my sidearms. It's nowhere available to... Yeah, of course not. Can I actually select to pour it into it? I assume it just sets it on fire. No, it says I can do it. Nowhere to collect it, but yet I can pour it here. I think that was it igniting. There we go, yeah. Yeah, that's why you can't collect lava. Is anything that's not inflammable will just set ablaze. Okay. I should cook something. Soul curd, star apple, and cider. Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but yeah, I'm just gonna kill these over and over until they go away. Little beetle friend. I need some witchwood bark just to make sure I don't get myself killed. Oh god. Wait, am I standing in... I'm standing in fucking sleep gas. Of course I am. Oh, I hate... Absolutely hate this. Luckily I have like several thousand bullets. I already passed the way down. I have no idea. There's no stairway down nearby. Game, can you please stop spawning these fucking things? God damn it. The Cider Reaper is the enemy. What? This... Are we not hostile? I guess... It doesn't really matter. Oh, get my stupid pickaxe out. Dig here. You know, maybe not through the apparently indestructible statue. Name the fucking gemstone. Now I'm good, game. Okay, let me get my real axe out. Please stop. These sweeps are completely irrelevant, game. Please shut up. This the reason I'm laughing so much is because I keep thinking about like, what if I had the mod? I was gonna say, what if I had the mod that? Oh. Stunned. I got stunned into perpetuity. I'm actually gonna end the stream here because I'm tired. My head hurts. You guys were, god damn it.